Part.
Blog Talk Radio.
What's up, everybody out there in radio world? This is your boy Romey-Mak here, and this is another episode of Romey-Mak 2 Cents Presents The Locker Room. This episode is entitled, it's a tribute to one of the fallen soldiers of the hip-hop world, Prodigy, and I call it Stuck Off the Realness, which is a play on the lyrics to Shook One's Part 2, if anybody that really listens to hip-hop understands that. And if anybody knows hip-hop better than anybody, that is my man, Jeffrey, that just came on the line. Yo, Jeff, what up, boy? Oh, that damn crispy sound.
What's up, man?
What's happening? Yo, I named the episode Stuck Off the Realness. You know where we got that from, man. You know, I got you stuck off the realness. It'd be the infamous You Heard of Us, official Queensbridge murderers. You know what it is, man. So, yeah, bro. So we lost Prodigy, dog. You know, how you feel? How you feel about that? What was your initial feeling when you saw that?
Me, I'm not gonna be like a lot of people that are writers, because like we lost Prodigy. I got all the albums. I got like the stuff after they blew up. You know what I'm saying? Like I got stuff, recent stuff, you know. So
right.
Me, as a person that likes lyrics, yeah, I was kind of like hurt that we lost the lyricist.
Yeah. But
like I told my boys, I'm now going back over some of my older music, and you guys was like, I should be listening to some Prodigy. I was like, nah, I'm bumping that 50 right now, man. Sorry, bro. And if you pay attention, I guess 50 was telling a story how the cops tried to set 50 Cent up when Prodigy signed a G Unit, and Prodigy didn't want to do it. That show you how fucking real he is.
Oh yeah,
like,
oh definitely, man. He's definitely.
They literally wanted Prodigy to plant a gun in 50's car so they could like pull him over on tour or something and arrest him.
Yeah.
And 50 was telling a story online like, yo, that's how real Prodigy is. That's you won't find people like that, man.
Not too often.
Man, not too often.
Somebody's freedom, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to your freedom and like looking out for somebody else, of course, you normally, in most cases, you look out for yourself, man. But it cut from a different cloth, you know what I'm saying? He will be missed. You know, some of my favorite, you know, I'm not the biggest, I wouldn't say the biggest Mobb Deep or even Prodigy fan, but I'm still a fan of hip hop, and it's like, you know, he was a big contributor to the hip hop game anyway. So like for me, a lot of songs that you know that I felt was like really close with me is like Shook One's Part 2. I mean, every time you hear that production, man, how can you not fall in love with that? You know what I mean? And also Survival of the Fittest. You know, the joint with the Scarface sample with Nas, the Life Is Mine. What was the name of the joint? Either way, I know that fucking song. I mean, everybody knows what the fuck that is if they heard the shit before. Obviously the Prodigy joint he did with BG. I think it was called YBE, right? Young Black Entrepreneurs, off of his first album. I remember that being on the radio, and also I was keep it thorough, you know what I mean? And that's exactly what he did. That's how he lived his life, you know. And he also had he did a cookbook for guys in prison, you know what I'm saying? So how real can you be? You know, the fact that you did a cookbook for the guys that are in in prison, man. So that definitely want to give definitely give shout out to, you know, his family going through, you know, what they're going through right now, dealing with that, but just thanking him, you know what I'm saying, for the short time that we did have with him to bless us with those tracks so that we can, you know, vibe with that, and so many memories of high school, you know what I'm saying, and even you know, even us, you know, me and you, Jeff, early days in the Air Force with that what's that one shit they did when they first got the G Unit, y'all niggas got it twisted or whatever. Yeah, man.
Man, what I need to go back is get that HNIC. And
Yeah.
so, you know, for y'all people who don't know, that's head nigga in charge. For you
Oh, yeah.
that's not in.
All you gotta do is watch Lean On Me. You can hear that. You know what I mean? Contrary to popular belief, I'm the head nigger in charge. Come on, let's go get something to eat. Yeah. You think you bad, don't you? That was a great Lean On Me. Check that movie out, man. Great movie, man. But jumping to some other shit real quick, man. Like I said, man, God bless the dead, Prodigy, man. Your music will live on forever, you know. And like we said, thank you for the many, I would say, like the many memories you gave me. At least I could say from my high school years and, you know, man, Air Force days.
Man.
But
I was listening to them. Like, let me tell you, that's like, to me, I was listening to them, Nori. Like, New York had that scene at one time. It was like Noriega, Capone, Mobb Deep. Like, the scene was insane at one point, man.
Big Pun, The Firm, Foxy.
The Firm,
man, it was
like,
great.
you just don't understand. You had to know how down south got it. Now, that's how New York was at one point, man. New York was like insane, man.
They were, man. It was a great time. It was honestly, I won't even lie, man. It was a great time. You know what I'm saying?
And this is one thing that I say, man. Like, I know how people is about saying who the king and all this of rap. People like Big Sean and J. Cole. Like, I listen to other stuff too, but J. Cole, Big Sean, who else? I can't think of the other guy now. God daggone it, it's messed up. Kendrick Lamar, I like Vado. You know, I don't know. Like, people who got lyrics, Lloyd Banks. Like, if those people took over rap and we promoted them, then we'll have, like, another golden age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Hello? It takes us to push the lyrics to the front.
Yeah, definitely, bro. So over, Sunday they had the BET Awards, man. I went ahead and checked that out. I know you got to, but a couple highlights from it, man. I wanted to talk about. My favorite group got a Lifetime Achievement Award, New Edition. I mean, ever since I was little, I believe me and my older cousin Richard wanted to be in the group New Edition. You know what I'm saying? I knew all the like dance moves to pretty much every video, every lyric, you know what I'm saying? All of that. So I mean, it was cool. Like, they had everybody that was in the movie with them on the stage, like performing. And it was cool. I heard a few folks talking about the lip syncing, and some folks didn't do too well, but everybody's raving about, my man that played Johnny Gill in the movie. But then again, he's a true vocalist though. You know what I mean? So definitely look out for things for him in the future. I don't know if he can get a career just, carbon copying Johnny Gill, but I'm pretty sure he'll come into his own lane and do what he do. Escape was on the BET Awards, man. Now, as good as they look, minus even Tiny looks all right. She look okay. I was crazy about Tiny when we were little kids, like I would say about when I was like 9 years old and Understanding came out, that the track Understanding came out in the video. It was like, damn, man, them girls are good as shit. We didn't think really. I don't think was I cursed? Yeah, we probably was cursing at 9 years old, probably too. Bad upbringing, watching Def Comedy Jam and shit. But yeah, man, I don't know if you had a chance to see any clips of it, Jeff, man, but they look pretty good, especially Latoya. Latoya's thick.
Man, you know what?
Yo, like Latoya in the Escape is thick than a motherfucker. Like, she was thick as hell on that stage, bro. You know what I mean? But I mean, when they started singing, it sounded, it wasn't bad, but it definitely wasn't, we're about to make a.
What you grew up with?
Yeah, that sound is definitely gone on. They did their damnness. It's good to see them back together, and hopefully they can get things back together. What else did I see? Of course, Future performed with Kendrick, and I still stand by the fact that I still love Mask Off. I'll play Mask Off 30 times on repeat and will not get tired anytime. But I will say this: I do not care for Kendrick Lamar complex lyrics on this simple song. I stand by that, bro. Because
if you were free, I just heard Royce the 5'9" Florida, man. And
you
Royce the 5'9" is like one of the best lyricists in the game.
Right.
So it don't really matter who rhyme over a beat sometimes, man. Sometimes you need that. I mean,
not in this case.
Him with Future might not sound the best, because me and my boy was saying something like, what if you heard Migos and Talib Kweli? That shit just don't seem like
that's what I'm saying.
Together, you know what I'm saying?
That's what the fuck I'm saying, because Kendrick is complex as shit. I mean, his verse was dope. Don't get me wrong, his verse was dope. It just don't go for this song. It was like somebody was trying to make like a what do you call it, a mashup? You know what I'm saying? Mashup records and put the Kendrick verse onto this.
That though. We discussed that, and that was one of the things I said I might want to see and it came to tuition. So I kind of like it. I'm not even gonna. Hey, I like it, man. I like it. I like Future, and knowing that Kendrick was on it. Yeah, I'm all about that. That's good.
To each his damn own, man. But I would say the biggest thing of the night for the BET Awards was Bruno Mars stealing the motherfucking show, dog. And he was the first act on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the cat is awesome, bro. He's modern day, you know, Jackie Wilson, Sam Cooke, James Brown, you know, that entertainer, that we saw in, like, the past, you know what I'm saying, just rolled up in one, bro. And he's just doing that thing. He can dance, he can sing, he writes. He does it all, and they know how to perform. Him and the Hooligans, man. Definitely, anybody get a chance to see them like live in concert, bro, you definitely in for a treat. You know, Bruno's album was great. What was wild was that, like, you know, if you follow like Lil Duval, man, Lil Duval was hating like a motherfucker on that BET Award shit because homegirl got the job of hosting over him. But I think Lil Duval would have did better anyway, man, because I didn't care too much for Leslie from Saturday Night Live. She's just loud as shit. For what reason? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand why she just kept doing all this hollering and shit. I have to send you a clip of her opening monologue for the show. It's just loud, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess from being around Saturday Night Live for too long, you cater to such a white audience for comedy that you think that this is gonna make black people laugh by doing like just being overly loud. You know, loud black woman.
Loud black woman.
I ain't doing all that, man. You can have the black woman crowd rush you for that shit. All I said was a loud woman. You know, that loud presence. You know, that style of comedy. We don't laugh at that shit. That's not what we do. We got one space for that, and that was Chris Rock. Chris Rock does the loud shit, and that's it. You know. But overall, I think it was a good show. I felt like it was a good show, but it definitely wasn't the best. I'll say that. I mean, overall, Bruno Mars, the New Edition, did it for me. It was cool to see Chance the Rapper take aim at the government. What he said, you know, it's like, how about y'all release people from jail for marijuana before you make it legal? I thought that was pretty strong, right? That's a strong statement to make, you know. Because there's a lot of I often wondered that. Yeah, of course they need that, man.
They need that free labor, boy.
You already you know the system. You know how the system work, man. You know, that's prison. That prison complex right there, bro. You got to make that money. You know.
Yep.
They make
that Walmart furniture, man.
Exactly, bro.
Hey, somebody got to make that wood.
Yeah. Let me see what we got.
There, I just whacked.
Oh yeah. So I was watching. I didn't watch the whole thing of Raw last night, man. But you know, us being both big wrestling fans and shit. You know how Monday Night Raw, they always like to get celebrities to come on to Monday Night Raw just to, I don't know, for rating purposes and shit. And of course, with the Ball family being in the news for the last 5 months, I guess it didn't seem out of place for them being on there. But what stood out to me,
the dad fits. The dad fits. I can see him being arrested.
Yeah, he's a heel. He's been a heel into the public
over the top. Over the top.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah.
He's been a heel over the top. He's almost like watching Slick. You remember Reverend Slick, man? It's like watching him be, talking shit like that. Or Teddy, what's my man, Teddy Long or
Teddy
whatever.
Long.
Look here, player. Yeah, player. But he for one, he comes out there. He does like this sad ass D'Lo Brown walk. It seemed like to me, and then he he tried to slide in the ring. That was
slide in the ring and got caught, man. Come on,
yeah, he got caught. No, I thought they practiced this shit though. I thought they practiced this shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as like before the show. But what stood out to me, man, I'm pretty sure everybody else saw it because the WWE issued a statement behind it, is that the 15-year-old has the microphone and he's on there. You know, his dad's about to fight The Miz or whatever. This in this particular segment, and he says, he said, beat that nigga's ass or whatever on the microphone to everybody in the arena, man. Everybody in the arena. He said it twice. Beat that nigga ass. Beat that nigga ass. And I'm just like, wow. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I mean, I didn't.
Vince McMahon had said the N-word to Booker T, of all people.
Yes, we do know that. And they said that they don't condone such behavior, and that we know that to be a lie because,
it's a lie.
That situation right there. What's up?
In the world, bro.
Yeah, he said, "What's up, my nigga?" And shit like that to Booker T. And Booker T was like, "Did he just say what I think he said?" Or whatever. But my thing is like, yo, come on, man. Like how do you get away with actually like saying that in front of your pops though? You know what I mean? You got to be a little bit more smart, and also because our children reflect us. You know what I'm saying? As far as like we're teaching, so now it gives off the perception that that shit is condoned, and it very well may be. But the whole world don't need to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my theory on it. But hey, they are who they are. You know what I mean? That's just my take on it. You know what I mean?
Yes, I got they sad ass family to deal with being a Lakers fan from here on.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too, man. That brings us break to our
Why
next
you gotta
segment.
do that, man? Why you gotta throw salt in my wounds and shit?
I ain't throwing no salt. I ain't throwing no salt. Anybody throwing no salt in wounds?
Hey man, we need to trade him for Russell Westbrook.
What?
Please.
But he's a good ball handler, man. We're gonna talk about the NBA draft.
Please trade him.
No.
So I can get Russell Westbrook. Please let me get Russell. Please.
Well, we're gonna talk about the NBA draft a little bit, man. I'm pretty much everybody wanted to see the first 10 picks, and I'm pretty sure you turned the shit off. It's not like the NFL draft where everybody's just waiting around for at least for the 2 rounds or whatever. But number one, the Boston. The 76ers had the first pick, so they ended up picking my man Fouts out of Washington. I think that's how you pronounce his last name, which is a good pick for them. I think Philadelphia will be a good fit for them. I mean, they got a lot of young guys, and hopefully they can stay healthy because that's been their fucking problem. You got Joel Embiid, you got Ben Simmons, and now you got this guy. So Philadelphia should be a fun team to watch. You got a lot of young boys out there running. Hold on, let me get these snacks on the line, bro. These snacks, what up?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, ain't nothing, man. Bro, I'm glad you could join the show, man. Well, you just in time for us to talk about the NBA draft. I know you followed it a little bit. So, I'm just talking about how Philadelphia is going to be a pretty decent squad next year, man.
Yeah, right. They're going to
be tough.
They got a little beat.
I mean, it ain't going to – I mean, as far as for their city, no one is competing with Golden State. Let's just be clear. Let's go ahead and get that disclaimer out the way. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely not going to be taking Golden State down, anything like that. But as far as improving their team, I like Philadelphia's pick. I do like Ball going to LA, being the ball handler that he is. I don't know much what he can do other than that. You know what I mean? As far as from a pro level, we'll find that out. In the coming months. He has I don't know about that jump shot of his. That jump shot is like, it's almost telegraph. Yeah, it's like telepathic. You know, that shot that he has, man. You can see
Telegraph.
Yeah, that too. But both of them, shit. Telegraph and telepath. God damn it. You did say tuition earlier, and you mean fruition. So we just all fucked up tonight. That's what's happening. But, yeah, Snacks, man. What you think about the draft, though?
I like it, man. I came out. I mean, I still think Minnesota was the winner in it with the trade with Butler, but I mean, the only thing, my knock on the draft has always been the same thing, man. You're just drafting a young body that needs time to still develop before he actually, prospers in the NBA. If you ask me. I mean, even with Ball, I think Ball's great. I think he'd be a great floor general and things like that, but I think, it's like everything, man. He need a little more experience, and he'll get it. And eventually, I think he will be good.
Yeah. They got to, L.A. Oh, yeah, what I wanted to talk to Jeff about, because you're being an L.A. fan. Supposedly, man, I read this article, I ain't getting hopes up or anything like that, but, there's a lot of stuff going around with this Paul George shit. And there's been talks that Paul George apparently has been in contact with Klay Thompson. He's been in contact with LeBron James in discussion of them going to L.A. I don't know how solid that is, but I like it.
Fuck out of here. I don't want LeBron, man.
Yeah, you do.
I don't want that nigga getting the ring, man. I don't care. I'm like blatantly hate on the radio station. I don't like LeBron. I don't want him on my team. I don't want him getting another ring. I don't want him talking about he the greatest Laker, because I know they're going to try to say it later. Tarnish my Lakers with no damn LeBron. I'm telling you.
Whatever. He's coming there, and your city will be gladly have him.
He ain't come. He stayed his ass in dirty Cleveland. What my boy say? My boy was like, ain't nothing in Cleveland, man. John Noah said that a while back, like ain't nothing in Cleveland. He's like,
there is nothing.
Look at the factory.
What can you do? Tell me what you do in Cleveland in your off time.
Get shot and look at old dirty factories.
I guess.
That's what you do.
What isn't there like a Hall of Fame something there? Some sports Hall of Fame is there?
Nah, forget all that, man. You can keep that. You know what's crazy? Like cities like that, man, they be having like mad crimes because there ain't nothing else to do, and nobody don't like. I think if you live in like a place like New Orleans, you got something to do at least. At least the cops out arresting them. But cities like that, they ain't got nothing to do, and they got high ass crime rates.
Yeah. What else? What other moves they got going on? I mean, we got Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard's now in Charlotte. I don't really think that's.
He didn't even know he got traded. That's the funniest part. He didn't even know he got traded.
Well, I mean, he didn't know who he was a big man either, apparently, because he was in L.A. playing like, you saw what he played like when he was there. So he's
don't
in the
get started on him, man. He ain't gonna never fit on those teams because he don't want to work. He don't want to work, but he want to be the main.
Yeah, he didn't play with Kobe Bryant. He didn't play with James Harden, bro. So you tell me how it go, man. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how it go, man. He's straight ass, man.
Yeah. So Snacks, man.
Kobe the Great.
Snacks, what was the biggest? What do you think was the best pickup in the draft for you that you saw?
Who, me?
No, Snacks. You still there?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with hell, man. I like the Boston Jason Tatum pick. To be honest with you, I mean, I think he's athletic, and I mean, I'm kind of biased from Duke fan, but still,
yeah,
I think Duke nice. Yeah.
You know what? Jason Tatum, I saw Jason Tatum to pick up, and I also saw today. Now, this is a confirmed thing. Now, granted, I saw that article earlier. That was like some Facebook sports column, but I saw on ESPN that they are really working Gordon Hayward and Paul George going to Boston. That's not a bad look, man.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah.
It's not a bad look at all, I don't really know much about Gordon Hayward, but I talked to a couple folks, man, that know a little bit more about him than I do, and they say
Gordon Hayward, man, he is good.
They say he can play,
solid, man.
That boy can ball, boy. That boy can ball.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley said that boy can ball. You know Barkley, man. He just the boy play ball. He can ball.
Yeah, he didn't say it was terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that's his old college coach that coaches Boston. So it might be some truth in the rumors.
Okay. So that might be something, man. I don't know who would really be a good fit for Paul George anyway, based on his game.
Lakers.
Who do you say?
I need some help. We need some help.
I don't know, man. I mean, you got be honest. The Lakers. I think the Lakers are going to sneak up on people, man, because I like Larry Nance Jr. He can go to the hole strong. I like Randall. And if Ball can get the dishing out, who do they keep? Because D'Angelo Russell.
Trade Ball and get Westbrook. Trade Ball and get Westbrook. Yo, I got enough problems. Look, man, I got enough problems as it is, man. Like, being a Laker fan, we've been terrible. And now I got to deal with this jackass and his daddy. Look now.
You don't want.
I'm not in for it.
You don't want basketball Drake on your team. I think Drake will do all right, man.
I don't want Drake and Birdman on my damn team. Put it like that. Hey, boy, come down here and talk to your coach, Playboy. I don't want that motherfucker on my team, man.
Yeah, he'll be right there. He'll be, he'll get one of them platinum football fields. I got that bitch on Dubs. You know what I mean? He'll be right there. Watch Birdman.
Football field on Dubs. That sound like some Birdman shit.
Yeah, and ball on the Lakers. I like it. I like ball on the Lakers. Like I said, man, the ball from a ball handling standpoint, and that's all you need. You need somebody that can put on Showtime, man.
I'm glad we got rid of old boy though. That's the best thing. I'm glad we got rid of
You talking about Snitch Richmond?
Yeah, Snitches. Because nobody likes him on the team. They ain't want to play with that motherfucker in the first place.
About Snitch Richmond. Snitch Richmond out there in Brooklyn now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You do got a big man. I forgot you got Brook Lopez. So you got Brook Lopez. You got Larry Nance Jr. You got that Randall guy. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, man. Lakers might do something, bro. Lakers might do something, man. I trust Magic Johnson.
Yeah, right. The West is too fucking strong as is.
The way I'm talking about for
than
team improvement. Now let's be clear. Like I said earlier, no one is beating Golden State except for time and injuries. All right, you might as well give the crown to them. Adam Silver and the rest of the NBA people have made the NBA boring as shit.
They can win like 50 damn games, man. You got to injure like 3 people on their damn team to stop them. What?
Yep.
The team is too deep.
Exactly. Snacks. What do you think about the current state of the NBA, bro? Where's the competition value for you?
I don't care, man. As long as LeBron ain't winning.
Oh shit! I don't know what happens. Snacks was on. Yeah, he hung up. I guess he'll call back. But yeah, man. I mean, for me, the competition value, bro, is just not what It's not what I would like.
I'll put it like this: not being like dirty. Like if Boston got what's his name? If they got John Paul, they'll be hell.
Right.
Because that's what they need, man. They need somebody else that can score, like not randomly. Because the whole damn game was on one dude the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even AI was like, he liked that guy, man. That's like that's like he said he cheers for Boston now because like what's the name of his boy? They cool with each other. This came from AI, man. He like his heart. He's smaller than me. You can't beat that, man.
Yeah, bro. Let's see what
you gotta just think if they would have beat Cleveland.
Yeah, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about my sad ass Chicago Bulls dishing away the only player we have for the next 5 years, Jimmy Butler. What are we supposed to do?
I don't know what y'all was thinking, man. I don't know what. y'all
We're not going to be
thinking,
televised. They're not going to play our games. They're not going to play our games locally, let alone nationally now.
hey, I got a joke for you. Y'all gonna get Carmelo.
I'll take it.
Y'all gonna get Carmelo.
I'll take anybody right now, man. What I'm supposed to do? Dwayne Wade not need ass? Are we supposed to have him on the court?
Actually, I think D Wade and Carmelo trying to go to Cleveland.
And I don't understand why, but whatever. Chris Paul.
Come on,
I like
man.
Chris Paul.
You know
and,
why?
I was talking with my OG EJ at the gym yesterday, and he believes that Chris Paul and Blake Griffin should go to San Antonio. I actually like that pick. I like that.
If they go to San Antonio, man, that makes the Warriors have to face somebody now.
Yeah, I like it.
The whole landscape of the West will change.
I would love that, man. I would love
because I'm gonna
that.
be honest with you. I'm gonna be completely honest. And if Kawhi Leonard was in that game, they injured him on purpose.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. The firepower that Golden State has, they would definitely give them a run, but I still would have seen Golden State coming out the victor in that whole thing, man.
Golden State probably would have came out, but it wouldn't have been easy. When they injured him, it became easy, and that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Like they did that on purpose, bro.
Truly.
The guy is known for doing that kind of stuff. So
yeah, Zsa, but
he's known for that. Even Charles called it out too, man. Like he's known for that. And there's other players who say they do the same thing.
Yeah, he do what he do. He do what he do. Yeah, we got about a little more than a little over 10 minutes left in the show. I want to talk about something kind of somewhat serious before we head out of here, and I'm gonna need my big bro Jeff's obviously honesty on this one, man. You know, what's the hardest part for you feel for you as a man being in a relationship, bro? Like, where do you see the most confusion oftentimes with your mate?
Just like different standpoints on everything. Like us having a kid, and just like it's basically like I'm different. I'm more hard. I come from a different background than my wife does. Like ultra emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like all family type stuff. I'm like, man, I don't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? Just leave me to be. But it's a different thing, man. Just the differences in the way we're raised is a big part with me, man. Especially when you have kids, man. Like I'm all about tearing some butt up. Excuse me if they bad. Kids, it's the Bible, man. Spare the rod for the child, man. You got to whoop that tail. But hey, man, some people want to do timeout first and all the rest of that. It is what it is.
Right.
That's the worst part.
I think I want to say I would say the hardest part for me in relationships, in my past relationships, the ones that I've been in, is communication, man. Both myself and sometimes the female, the woman that I was the lady that I was involved with. Excuse me. I had a friend of mine talking to me about the power of that word female, what it sounds like to civilians versus military. In the military so it's so common for us to say female and male and stuff like that, but definitely understand the negative connotation that can possibly be taken from it. So to that friend, she knows who she is. I appreciate it. Put me on on blast about that. But communication, man, is a motherfucker. When it comes to that, because you want to get yourself, you want to be with somebody that can be straight up with you, somebody that you feel you can talk to, man. Because if you feel comfortable enough talking to like your girlfriend more than you feel talking to the guy that you're in a relationship with, I feel like that leads to the issues. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa for the guy. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of women, though, bro.
Oh, I know.
A lot of women. That is a lot of men. That's a lot of men also.
Yeah.
You know, men hold stuff in more, and they talk to their boys about it.
Of course, man. You know, we got layers, like they say in Shrek. You know, we have layers. You know, so we try to hold stuff in because, you know, as we're raised, you know, we're not raised to really show emotion. And then we get these in relationships after years of being trained to not show emotion for a woman that wants us to show them emotion. And you know, and then you got some where you show too much emotion to a female, and then she feels like she's with I don't know. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, communication is everything. You know, but you have to. You got to be open with one another. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be like, yo, you got to know the person you're with. You got to know what they're into, what they're not into, and you got to be able to take some shit too on both sides. You know what I'm saying? As far as that honesty goes, I mean that type of love, that what I feel like is true love, man. You got to be able to say whatever the fuck is on your mind. Now that's looking for a needle in a haystack. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this shit is easy, but true love isn't supposed to be easy to find. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be something that you work, you know, that's something you wait for. You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody that was made just for you, to accept you just for you. You know what I mean? And like some of us are fortunate enough to find that. A lot of us are too selfish at points in our lives, and we meet good people just at the wrong time in our lives because we're still dealing with some shit ourselves, learning to love ourselves. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's just, you know, my thoughts on the whole thing. What I feel like is like the hardest part of relationships, man, because we have, you know, it's so funny how life can come at us, man. You know, the one day you think you're like, how long have you gone without living with this person in your life, and the next thing is like, how the hell do I get this person out my life? And then it's funny how, you know, how you can outgrow each other at times. You know, when you spend so much time, you know, together, and you practically know, you think you know one another. You just know what the other person.
I was gonna say, you don't know that person, man.
Yeah.
You don't know.
You know what I mean?
That's what happens in a lot of relationships like that. You realize you don't really know someone.
Yeah, you don't really know someone that well, because they didn't feel comfortable enough to be themselves, you know? Yeah.
That's all that is, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. It's something for everybody to think about, man. If you're listening to the show, I hope it's you know, hope it makes you hope it's thought provoking, you know. But what else do we want to talk about before we get out of here, man? Any albums coming out, bro? Before you know, yeah, Jay-Z album come out on the 30th. I'm talking about. Yeah, Jay-Z got one. I think haven't heard anything on it. That Khaled album is out. And yeah, DJ Khaled's album is out. No, SZA shit. Yo, definitely, man. I don't know if you heard it yet. I know you don't do a lot of R&B, but SZA's album is that shit, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, it's gonna have a lot of females. I said it again. Fuck it. A lot of females turning their heads. They understand it's not meant in a negative connotation, but you know, it's gonna be a lot of females, you know, turning their heads, and looking at their lives, and like, yo, what am I doing? Because in this society right now that we in, man, it's a lot of females playing that side chick game. You know what I'm saying? Or like feeling like that's all that's out here right now, based on, you know, the way things are, you know, how things come so plentiful. But
hey, you have all side chicks out there, man, don't take them serious, man. Keep being your side chick way, man. Don't let him ruin your
listen,
your
I bet it ain't me. I'm not the one. I'm just the messenger. You listen to that. You listen to that SZA album, man, and she will have you thinking like, damn, like, is he using me or what? You know what I mean? Like, her shit is authentic, man. I love it.
There's a dude out here right now, and you ruin it for him. I'm talking about messing up his. Hey, don't listen to that album. Don't listen to that album.
And she's off of TDE, Kendrick's label, man. They got something good going on over there, man. They got a lot of what was it, Schoolboy Q? What's the other cat? You know what I'm saying? They got Ab-Soul.
Asshole. Yeah, they got some people over there.
You got a lot,
they
man,
got a lot
going,
of
bro.
spitters. They got a lot of spitters, man. You see the thing with Joe Budden's and Migos?
Yeah, but man, listen, that's what we meant to talk about. Yeah, their performance too was dope at the BET Awards, man. They had a bad and bougie shit, and they came up in there dressed like, that was funny. They had the meme. They were dressed like, Prince on a Dave Chappelle skit or whatever. That's what they said. That shit was funny, man. But it wasn't.
Had on Halloween
Joe Budden's like his actions wasn't direct. I don't feel like his actions were directed towards Migos. I think it was directed towards academics.
Well, I watched DJ Academic today, and he said that they approached him at the mall about like Lil Yachty, because them and Yachty on the same label, and they feel like you talking about Yachty, you talking about him.
Yeah, exactly.
All them kind of like in the same genre.
Because academics always be, from what I understand, I'm just getting to know this cat. I just really found out about academics like in the last 3 weeks, but he's known for talking shit about artists. Like he was talking shit about SZA. And when they came to see him, he switched the story up. You know what I'm saying? It makes you look not authentic. You know what I mean? So you gotta stay with your shit. You gotta stay how you feel.
Because you know what the thing was? He never thought he would meet these people, and now he's meeting them.
Well, you gotta understand.
It's a whole different ball game.
Oh
when
yeah.
You actually see people in person. You can't run behind your computer no more. It's a different ball game, man.
Oh yeah, man. But Migos, man, I like the Migos. I would say my joints off of Culture is Get Right With You, What's the Price, Bad and Bougie, Culture, T-Shirt. Basically like the first 7 to 8 songs. Slippery with Gucci.
Man, you just named the whole album.
Nope. It's like 14 tracks. So I said the first 8, and I want you to count with me, please, because that's not what I said. I named all the hot tracks off that album. Now there's a few of them, like it's a dope album. I like it. Actually, I was surprised that I did like it. Now, those are my 2 surprises for the year. The one that Mask Off, I actually liked the Future song, and 2, the genuinely love that shit actually. And then 2, the liking the Migos album. You know what I mean? It was dope. It was dope, bro. But yeah. Well, what joints you been bumping lately, bro?
Me, I told you I've been bumping at 50. I went back. I downloaded Vado Sinatra today. Sinatra 2. That's good. What else I've been listening to? Step Brothers as usual, because that's a good album that people are sleeping on. What else I've been listening to? Dang, I got a bunch of stuff. I've been listening to some T Grizzly. He got some good stuff. I like it. I like his style, man. I don't know why. I kind of like T Grizzly.
My kid put me on it. That's wild. He gets so old enough that my daughter told me about T Grizzly.
Yeah, man, he got some stuff. What else?
Yeah, he got a few joints, man. I like it. I'm not even gonna lie. I do like that shit. Yeah, it's dope.
It's another album that I've been playing lately. Besides the Sinatra, Sauce Walka, Sauce Father. I listen to Sauce Walka. Y'all, let me tell you something. If you listen to Famous Dex or any one of those people, their style is Sauce Walka, but he can rap. If you want to hear Sauce Walka actually spit, the mixtape before Sauce Father is called Sorry for the Sauce. The dude can rap. Like, he got lyrics. He just on that, Texas stuff. So, go check out Sauce Father, man. And Sorry for the Sauce. Do some good ones.
Cool. Sorry for the sauce, man. Well, that pretty much sums up our show. I want to thank my big brother, Jeffrey, for calling in as always, and of course D Snacks for calling in. We lost him a little bit earlier, some technical difficulties, but always appreciate. You know what I'm saying? The folks that do call in and for support each and every show, even the listeners, the ones that can sit there and tell me through social media, like, oh, well, I was listening to this, I didn't like when I heard this. Like, they're actually paying attention and listening to this shit. You know what I mean? I definitely put my heart and soul into this, and one day it's going to pay off, and anyone involved with it is going to pay off for them too. I'm going to make sure of that. I'm going to be the leader behind all this, and, you know, just put my folks on my back, and we're going to do this. But before we get out of here, of course, you know, let Jeffrey remain mysterious, but let me give my social media, contact information for anyone listening to the show for the first time. You can check me on Instagram, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at ROMEY_MAK. That's at Romey-Mak, you know, with the underscore between Romey and Mac. Facebook.com/Romey-Mak2cents. Also, you can search for my man D Snacks on Facebook. Darius Jordan. You check him out. Look forward for more shows to come from 2 Cents and all the other shows that I got going on. Just trying to stay busy, stay hustling. You know, the hustle never sleeps, and neither do I. Anyone that knows me will say the same. Constantly doing this thing. But before we get out of here, yo, Jeff, you got anything you want to say to the folks, man?
Not really, man. Hopefully the Lakers are better, man. Hopefully. Even though I don't like Lonzo, hopefully they better, man. I've been having a little rough time.
They'll be better than the Bulls.
Yo,
on any given day.
You see what's crazy is there's like the real Lakers fans are still by the Lakers.
Right.
And that's the same thing that's gonna be with Cleveland. If your team leader ain't by you, I don't know what's wrong with you then.
Yeah. All right. Well, my people, thank you for listening. But as for me and Jeff, we out. God bless.